Last week, JMU took on Arizona, the number 22 ranked team in the nation. They had a 3-score lead going into the fourth quarter, and somehow, someway, we ended up losing in triple overtime. So it was a heartbreaker of a game. But this week, we're taking on Kent State. We're 1-1 in the season after we beat Tennessee. We lost to Arizona, and Kent State should be a little bit of an easier opponent for us hopefully this week. So hopefully Coach Withers, Vad Lee, and the rest of our squad can get a much-needed victory. This is a conference game as well, so it's important that we win this one. Now you can see our offense is 11, 16, 60, and 3 in the respectable categories. Kent State, they're doing pretty well, but their passing offense isn't quite what we have here at JMU. First possession, Vad's running a little play action. He's going to test the defense deep, and what a beautiful catch by Ishmael Hyman. A 31-yard reception, breaking down the DBs there. The safety tries to come over and help, but it's too late because Vad puts that one on a rope. Ishmael catches that one, and we've got a nice little first down for us now. 1st and 10 now, Vad of the read option. Great blocking here by the guard. Vad's going to find his way down the field for a 14-yard rush, and look how efficient Vad has been this season. 35 for 47 on completions, 500 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns. I would love to see Vad get more passing TDs, but we've got to wait and see what we can do this game. And look at that, what an interception by Murray. How did he read that pass? Literally falling down as he intercepts that ball. Vad killed him on the very first play with that pass. Comes back to the passing game again, and Murray makes them pay. Maybe Kent State is for real now. Now Kent State has the ball, lining up in shotgun. Reardon going to give the ball off to Durham, and we hit him in the backfield. No easy rushes. If you try and get around the edge on us, JMU's defense has been practicing hard all week. We're trying to make sure we don't let them get anything easy. Now Reardon's back here in shotgun again. Plenty of time in the pocket. No pass rush by JMU. He finds Calhoun. Green misses the tackle. We end up getting the tackle here a little bit down the field, but that's a 31-yard play that we probably should have got more pressure on the QB. 1st and 10 again for Kent State. They hand the ball off to Calhoun this time. He's coming around the edge. He doesn't get him, but Hawkins blows him up in the backfield. Kyrie Hawkins has slowly but surely been getting more playing time on this defense and making big plays for us. Now 3rd and short, and look at that. Kyrie Hawkins, speak of the devil, comes through and gets a sack right off the edge to make them punt. Now after Kent State punts, it's 1st and 10 for JMU. Vad Lee drops back a beautiful ball to Rashard Davis, but he's lit up on that play. He might have a concussion on that one. 2nd and short now, putting a man in motion. Vad Lee fakes the read option, going out to the outside, pitches it out to Davis. Davis cuts upfield. Davis has some room. He's getting chased down, but Davis gets the ball down after a 21-yard rush. We use him in the rushing game every once in a while, but he's more lethal as a receiver for us. Now after they go to the opposite side, Vad's going to run to the right-hand side, gets a first down. Look at that, over 500 passing yards in the season and 350 rushing yards so far. Vad Lee, give that man the Heisman. Now 1st and 10, Vad goes out to the halfback screen. Got Abdullah running out to the left, and Abdullah's going to get taken down after a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 5 now, Lee in the shotgun again, rolling to the right. Sees his guy Miller. Miller catches the ball, running to Vad though. Should have stayed where he was. Ends up being a 2-yard loss in that play, so 4th and 7. We've got to go to the field goal team. So lining up here, Maglio's going to kick that one, and that one is good, giving us our first points in the game. JMU is up 3-0. The Duke Dog is celebrating. We've got a good lead so far. Now, Kent State can't do anything on their possession, so the ball comes back to JMU. Vad puts a guy in motion, running out to the right-hand side after some pressure. Surveying down the field. This time, Vad's going to take it on his own. He's going to slide because we don't want to get Vad injured. If Vad gets injured this season, I don't know if we can really win many games. Our other quarterbacks aren't quite ready. We've got some guys redshirting. We need Vad to stay healthy. Now, Abdullah here in the toss to the outside. Abdullah's going to make some moves and gets all the way down there. 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. 3rd and long. Vad fakes the handoff. Rolling out to the right, there's pressure. Our offensive line is struggling in this game. Vad throws it on the rope, and look at that. Brandon Ravenel comes up with a huge catch. Vad Lee, what a throw. He threw an interception early in the game, but he comes through in the clutch with a beautiful pass, throwing it on the run. Ravenel reaches back behind him, a little behind him, but does catch that one for the first touchdown of the game. Now, JMU is up 10-0. Kent State has the ball. Reardon's dropping back, throws this one, a beautiful pass out here to Peyton. Green's going to make that tackle out of bounds, but a 21-yard pickup for Kent State. Lining up in shotgun again. Reardon hands this one off to Durham, and no one is even close to him. Marcel Johnson comes up with the tackle. Might have been a horse collar there. 1st and 10. Reardon's back underneath center, throws it to Peyton. Peyton's going to get hit by Justin Wellens. Wellens lights him up on that one. 2nd and 9 now. Handing the ball off to Durham. Durham's finding, see if he can find a crease. He's running up the middle, and he gets down in the 3rd and 4. 5-yard rush in the play for Trayon Durham. Now they're here in the red zone on 3rd and 4. Reardon's back in shotgun again. Looking, throws a beautiful slant to Brooks. James Brooks gets the first touchdown in the game for Kent State. JMU had a little bit of a press coverage there. Brooks finds his way past the defensive backs, and that's going to make him celebrate. Look at this. Great play by Reynolds, and then the ball's inside, and not much we can do on that one. Great slant, great play. Now Kent State has the ball back after we didn't do anything on our possession. 45 seconds left. Reardon, again, he's got some pressure, and Ankar's going to hit him in the backfield. That's our third sack of the game as a team. JMU is finally getting pressure on Reardon. Now 2nd and long. Reardon back in shotgun again. Looks like a halfback screen here. Goes to Durham on the screen. Durham has nowhere to go. We swallow him up in the backfield. Great play by JMU's defense to make sure that they don't get any big yards on that play. 3rd and long. We're going to line up here. Looks like a cover 3. Reardon throws this one over to the right side. He's got a guy inbounds. 4th and 5, though. He's not going to get any yards that he actually needs. So they're going to be forced to punt the ball away. The first half is winding down. Vad Lee's trying to get some yards here for JMU. He's got some guys, throws this one to Abdullah as a small check down. 2nd and 7, though. We got to see if we can do something else. We need to get to the ball, see what we can do. So in 2nd and 7, we call a hurry up. Vad's back in shotgun. Looking around, throws this one deep. He's got a guy in Taylor, Domo Taylor can't come up with that ball. Great deflection by Cuthbert from Kent State. 3rd and 7 with 5 seconds remaining. We're going to try and get him by surprise here. Great little juke by Abdullah. Abdullah's got some room, but does he have the speed to get out? He does not. Abdullah makes a great play. Not enough to give us a score, but it does show a few holes in there. Let's see what happens as we go into the second half for JMU. Now going in here at halftime, you can see we had 105 passing yards, 120 rushing yards. Pretty much dominating. We don't have the time of possession that we need, and that turnover has really kept Kent State in the game. Now Reardon has the ball here for Kent State to start. He's going to get the ball out to his, looks like a receiver on the left-hand side. 2nd and short. Reardon back again after being under center. Throws this one out to the right, and this time it's Peyton again. The tight end is killing us. We cannot cover him. Doesn't matter if we have a DB on him or a linebacker on him. We are struggling to cover Peyton. Now handoff here to Durham. Durham's going to make some moves. Durham trucks Green. Durham is finding his way out. No one is going to be able to tackle Durham. He sheds it. Wait, there's a flag. We have a chance. Hopefully this is on them. That is what I'm talking about. Clipping on Kent State. That play is going to come back. Durham had an incredible run there, but bring that one back. No touchdown there for Kent State, and Kent State's coach cannot believe they called that flag. So 1st and 10 here. Reardon's under center. Drops back, throws it across the middle. This time he goes to Brooks. We miss a few tackles. Brooks fights his way down inside the 15 on a 16-yard play. 2nd and short now. Kent State's lining up here in shotgun again. We got Wellens patrolling across the middle. They're going to give it to the halfback. The halfback gets down to the 4. 2nd and goal now. Looks like a little bit of movement going here on Kent State's offense. Hands the ball back to Durham. Durham fights his way up, and we truck him this time. No chance for him to get on the goal line. We're sending everybody on a blitz here. We're trying to get to him. Gates is going to get to Reardon on 3rd and goal. That makes it 4th and goal, and Kent State is going to have to opt for the field goal in this situation. Beautiful play by JMU's defense on an all-out blitz. Now on 4th and goal, they line up for the kick, and they hit that one in, so that's 10-10 tied up with 2:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. Now Vad's here in shotgun. Hands it off to Abdullah. Abdullah's making some moves, fights his way down for an 8-yard gain. 1st and 10 again. Vad's going to run the read option. Hands it back off to Abdullah. Abdullah is putting in work today, people. Slowly but surely, he's getting more and more yards each week and each time we give him the ball. Now Vad here in shotgun. Rolls out to the right-hand side. Plenty of room. Probably could have thrown that one, but he gets destroyed in that play. Vad, you got to slide. 2nd and 4. Running the read option again. Vad's got some room. He gets tripped up, but he had yards for days. Unbelievable shoestring tackle by Kent State. On 1st and 10. Vad's rolling out again, throws it across the middle to Abdullah. The Vad to Abdullah connection is huge in this game. Plenty of yards between that QB and that halfback combo. We haven't seen much of Cardon Johnson so far. But speaking of Johnson, he's in the game here. Vad's going to throw this one to Rashard Davis. So Cardon Johnson with a huge block, and Rashard Davis is into the end zone for the 2nd passing touchdown of the game for Vad Lee. Look at that, 12 for 17, over 100 yards, 2 TDs, and that unfortunate interception earlier. Still a really good game for Vad Lee at this point, considering he's also dominating on the ground. Heading into a studio update, look at Marshall upsetting Virginia Tech. Michael Birdsong, the quarterback for Marshall, is actually a former JMU quarterback, so kind of weird to see that happen here. Now Kent State has the ball again. Durham's bouncing out to the outside. Green misses the tackle. Green has been struggling, but look at that. One of our most valuable players on defense, Kyrie Hawkins, coming up with the chase down tackle after a couple guys missed. So here on 1st and 10, they just crossed the 50. Reardon's going to throw it over here. Look at that, Charles Tudd with the one-handed interception. We got reservations for 6 in the end zone. Charles Tudd is going to take that one to the house. Unbelievable pick 6. We needed it the most. Our defense has been coming on strong this week. The first incompletion by Kent State's quarterback is actually an interception by Charles Tutt. Look at that, one-handed behind him. Maybe that's the Odell Beckham of defensive interceptions. And Charles Tutt takes that one all the way to the house to give us a 24-10 lead. So heading into the fourth quarter, our offense has played pretty solid. Our defense, though, despite a few missteps, has really stepped it up here in the clutch. So Kent State has the ball. They're down 14, 2nd and 6 now. Start of the fourth quarter. Reardon's under center, looking for something here. Reardon's going to drop back, throws it off to Reardon or to Durham. Durham's going to go up the middle, breaks a few tackles, but Johnson or Marcel Johnson, one of our safeties, tackles in there. 1st and 10 with 5:45 left. Another pass. Look at this. Taylor Reynolds, he intercepted it. They said that's an interception. Reardon cannot believe it. What a play. Back-to-back possessions. Our defensive backs get that. Might have been a little magic on that. That ball kind of warped, but Taylor Reynolds comes up with a huge pick when we needed it. Now Vad Lee's got the ball here, running the read option, fighting his way through, gets a first down on that play, an 11-yard rush for Vad. Here in the red zone, got 1st and 10. Vad's in the shotgun once again. Pressure in his face, he throws off to Rashard Davis. Rashard Davis gets down to the 1-yard line, over 150 passing yards so far for JMU. And on 1st and goal, Vad's in shotgun. What else are we going to do but give it to Khalid Abdullah? And Khalid Abdullah is going to walk into the end zone. I believe that's his first rushing touchdown of the game. That's going to give him plenty of yards, and he's going to be talking some trash in the end zone as the Duke Dog celebrates again. And we've got a 31-10 lead. And despite having a lot of points on the board, we really don't want to give Kent State a chance to come back, because if you watched last week against Arizona, we had a 3-score lead and we somehow lost that game in triple overtime. So we want to make sure that we have plenty of pressure on this offense. Now Kent State throws the ball over here. Look at that. Boyles tightrope walking, gets 1 foot in though. It's a 20-yard play on 2nd and short. We're trying to get some pressure here on Reardon. Reardon's dropping back in the pocket, throws it over. Look at this. Oliver almost has the interception. That could have been huge. That probably would have put the game completely out of reach. On 4th and down, or 4th and 1, they get the ball to Trayon Durham. Durham's going to walk in past there. 2nd and 7. Reardon's back in shotgun. We got man coverage. Reardon's going to drop back, looking for something. Great block there. He throws it over, and Boyle, how did he get it over our defenders? I thought Wellens had a chance to intercept that one, but he could not get it. On 1st and goal, they go to a halfback screen. Durham catches this one, turns it up in the middle, but Green finally makes a tackle. He's missed so many tackles today, but the big hitter finally gets one there. On 2nd and goal, Reardon's back, throws this one way over our coverage, and look at that, he's out of bounds. Might have had a foot in. Hopefully they don't challenge that one, because that was a little scary. Now on 4th and goal, our defense is trying to make a stand. They give it out to Holly. Great block. Green can't get to him. All he needed was an arm to kind of try and drag him and stop him down there. But Nick Holly is going to walk into the end zone, putting Kent State within 2 scores. Now, of course, they're going for an onside kick. We've had bad luck with these, and we somehow get it. Hyman's going to use his hands. Ishmael Hyman comes up with the return there. Thank you for the recover, because we really, really needed that. Now on offense, we got 1st and 10. We could play it slow, but honestly, I want to try and get some more points on the board. Look at this, Abdullah. He's going out. He's got a chance, and Abdullah's going to go into the end zone. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. 27-yard rushing touchdown. That might be one of his longest rushes of the season. He's not the fastest guy in the field, but if you give him some space, he's going to make you pay. And look at that. JMU is going to walk out of here with a victory. We beat Kent State. That is our first conference win of the season. Vad Lee had an incredible game despite that early interception. And look at that, player of the game, Khalid Abdullah, 140 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, a couple receptions for 37 yards. This team, both offensively and defensively, is finally gelling, and we're going to walk out of here with a victory today against Kent State. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and let me know what you thought of the video in the comments, because I love hearing from you guys. I try to respond to as many of you as I possibly can. And don't forget to click the annotation on the screen and check out more brand new content from me on my YouTube channel. Now, if you guys want to stay in touch with me or ask me questions, you can check out my social media links on the right hand side. Make sure to subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.